growing up, going to WrestleMania 6 and seeing Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior and feeling the electricity that was in that building that day, it was tangible.
Picture this. You're in the crowd, surrounded by thousands of screaming fans. The lights dim, the music hits. Your favorite WWE superstar makes their grand entrance. Now imagine this. You're not just a fan anymore. You're stepping into that ring, hearing those same cheers, living the dream. This isn't a fantasy. For some of WWE's greatest stars, it's their reality. Today, we're diving deep into the untold stories of WWE superstars who started as fans, just like you. Their journeys will remind you that no dream is too big, no passion too far-fetched. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll feel the fire to chase your own destiny. The magic of WrestleMania. Let's go back to WrestleMania 6, a night of legends. The Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan faced off and the atmosphere was electric. One young fan sat wide-eyed in the crowd, soaking in the spectacle. That night, he decided he wasn't just watching his heroes, he wanted to be one. That fan grew up to step into the ring himself, carving out a legacy inspired by that very night. WrestleMania has always been more than a show. For many, it's a calling. Every cheer, every chant, every slam, it plants a seed in the hearts of future superstars. Sasha Banks, From the Stands to the Spotlight, August 30th, 2010. It was a monumental night for WWE. The 900th episode of Raw. As the cameras panned the audience, there she was, a young, enthusiastic fan named Sasha Banks, holding on to every moment. At just 18, she had no idea that within 6 years, she'd be back in that same arena. But this time, all eyes would be on her. Her story is proof that dreams don't just sit idly by, they grow as you do. From screaming in the crowd to making Alicia Fox tap out in that very ring, Sasha's journey is a testament to persistence and passion. Zack Ryder, the Long Island loudmouth. At SummerSlam 2002, history was being made. Brock Lesnar became the youngest WWE champion, and Shawn Michaels returned after a 4-year hiatus. Among the roaring crowd sat Zack Ryder, a young fan from Long Island, desperately trying to get his homemade HBK Still Rules sign on camera. But fate had other plans. The camera never caught him that night. But years later, it didn't matter. Zack Ryder didn't need a sign to stand out. His larger-than-life personality and never-give-up spirit made him a fan favorite, both in and out of the ring. His journey teaches us that sometimes being overlooked is just the beginning of your story. Liv Morgan, From Fan to Fighter. Fast forward to Extreme Rules 2014. In the front row sat a 19-year-old Liv Morgan, practically living her dream as a fan. The energy of the event fueled her ambition. Watching her idols battle it out mere feet away ignited something within her. A few months later, that same girl signed a WWE contract. By 2017, she debuted on the main roster, proving that no dream is out of reach. Liv's story reminds us that the line between fan and superstar is thinner than we think. It just takes determination to cross it. Kevin Owens, Choosing Destiny. Let's talk about Kevin Owens. It's 2006 and ECW One Night Stand is the hottest ticket in town. Owens, a lifelong wrestling fan, found himself at a crossroads. Attend the show or stay with his girlfriend, who demanded he choose between her and wrestling. Well, we know how that story ends. Owens chose wrestling, and it's a decision that changed his life forever. Sitting in the balcony that night, cheering for Paul Heyman, Owens was already visualizing his future. Years later, he'd dominate the WWE, proving that sometimes the hard choices are the right ones. Bayley, From Fan to Champion, San Jose, California. A teenage Bayley watched from the front row as Shawn Michaels ambushed Triple H. Little did she know, over a decade later, that same Triple H would hand her the WWE Women's Championship in front of thousands of screaming fans. Bayley's story is more than just inspiring. It's emotional. Growing up, she idolized WWE superstars, but she always doubted if she could make it. She wasn't the biggest, the strongest, or the loudest, but she had heart, and that heart carried her all the way to the top. Maris, A Fan's Unlikely Journey. In 2005, during John Cena's entrance on Raw, the camera zoomed in on a young fan in the crowd. That fan, Maris. At the time, she was just enjoying the show, but destiny had other plans. 1 year later, Maris joined the WWE Diva Search, and the rest is history. From being a fan in the stands to competing against John Cena at WrestleMania, her story shows that sometimes fate has a funny way of connecting the dots. What connects all these stories? It's not just talent, it's belief. These superstars weren't handed their dreams. They worked tirelessly, fueled by the passion they felt as fans. Their journeys remind us that no matter where you start, with dedication, you can achieve greatness. So the next time you're in the crowd or watching from your couch, remember, the next superstar could be you. If these fans turned legends can do it, so can you. Thank you for watching. Which of these stories inspired you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you're chasing a dream, don't stop. Like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories. Until next time, keep believing in yourself. You never know where it might lead.